Hi friends, I'm Rebekah. This is Body Illumination. Welcome. Today we are doing a Pilates repertoire for wellness in the body. And Pilates is so good for the body. And if you're athletic, if you do sports, if you just want to have mobility in your body, then Pilates is such an excellent choice. We are also going to have positive affirmations woven through the repertoire today. So I hope you enjoy. Grab a mat. And also grab a couple of dumbbells. You don't need the dumbbells because we can do all of this without dumbbells. So it's your choice. Breathe. Let's get started. We're going to start first with the breath work. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to take your hands onto your rib cage. So take your thumbs around the back side and let's just focus on the breath work really quickly. So we're going to inhale nice and wide and exhale. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and imagine that you're fogging a little mirror up with your breath, okay? And we open our mouth in Pilates. We inhale through the nose, breathe wide across the rib cage and into the back side of your rib cage also. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, okay? Inhale. And exhale. And it's a soft exhalation, right? We're not trying to pucker the lips. You shouldn't be forcing it. It's not it's a gentle exhale. Okay? And for those of you who haven't met Baci, this is Baci, and she loves Pilates. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna go right into the 100, and we're gonna do a variation. Grab a block if you have one available, and if you don't, you can modify without it. So we're going to take the block down, keep the dumbbells accessible on the sides of your mat, and you can always pause this if you need to. Hold on to the back of the legs and then round through the spine, scoop into the belly, and then sit up nice and tall. And again, round through the spine, scoop, 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 scoop. So this is really active. The abdomen is really active. Inhale, sit up tall, and again, exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the lower back. Exhale, open your mouth. Inhale, and lift, 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 lift. Stretch through the spine. And again, exhale. Then release your hands. Slowly lower yourself down onto the mat. That's when I want you to grab onto your block. Place it between your knees. Drop your head into the floor. Now, those of you who have anything going on with your back, you probably want to keep at least one foot into the floor, if not both. And then just take a couple of posterior pelvic tilts. You're going to tilt the tail under, like you're scooping out your abdominals, and then arch. So I want you to see a nice little arch underneath your lower back. And then again, round and arch. And then you want to find what we refer to as neutral alignment. So if it's challenging for you to maintain neutral alignment, which is just a very natural small curve in the lower back, then you can try to imprint, which you push the abdominals down and press the lower back in a little deeper. So you work with that. Those of you who are really athletic might find this a little challenging at first, but as you work through it, that connective tissue, that fascia starts to open up. It really does. It's like glue in the body, and it wraps around the musculature. And like anything, the more you do it, the more you play with it, then things start to change very quickly. So think about taking your bottom rib towards those bony hip points right here, okay? And tuck your chin, lift your head and shoulders up and pull them a little bit closer. Keep the chin tucked towards your chest. Imagine that you have a tiny little ball or even an egg underneath your chin. And reach your hands and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale. Not up here, down here, scoop. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale. Then if you want to, lift the legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Work on that breath just like we did earlier. Inhale, exhale. Now on the exhale, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, lower the legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the block. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now, if this is getting challenging, right, at any point in time, you can take your hand and support your head. If you have tightness in your cervical spine, if this is challenging for you, if you have anything going on in your neck, then you might want to just support yourself. And then come on down onto your back. You're going to take the block between your hands, right into the heel of your hands. You're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Now inhale, take a breath to prepare. And then as you exhale, you're going to reach the arms away from you, scoop into the belly, come into a nice, delicious C curve, and then roll yourself down in towards the mat. And reach the arms up. Again, inhale, exhale, tuck the chin towards your chest, scoop into the belly. I use that word delicious. I use lots of words like yummy and delicious, because these are, they are yummy and delicious. They feel so good in the body. Exhale, open your mouth, scoop into the belly. Now pull your spine back into that C curve, and then lower yourself back down. Gentle through the hands, just a little pressure into the heel of your hands. Inhale, exhale, tuck the chin towards your chest, scoop into the belly, look towards your abdomen. Inhale, exhale, lower yourself down into the mat. Now I'm working in a Pilates first position, so my heels together, my toes are apart, just about fist width apart. You don't have to do that. You can work in parallel too. But we're going to play with working internal rotation, external rotation in parallel. But do what feels best for you. And then gently drop the block down in towards the earth. I am strong and powerful. Okay. For those of you who have not done a rollover, then maybe just get a visual first. You're going to take your hands down by your side. Legs up towards the ceiling. Again, I'm working in that Pilates first position. Inhale as you exhale, lift up and over, then open to the sides of the mat. Let's flex the feet. Roll yourself down into the mat, nice and slowly. Now, variations for this would be to lift your hips up here, hang out here, and then just lift, maybe just find that stretch, support yourself, open and lower yourself onto the mat. So if your back is really tight, you're going to want to modify this. And you want to gaze straight up towards the ceiling. You don't want to be looking around in this. Then open your legs. Inhale. As you exhale, lift up and over. Close the legs. Now flex the feet. Push the thighs in towards your chest and lower yourself back into the earth. Open the legs. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Close the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other, as if they're trying to kiss each other. Let's do one more. Open the legs, inhale, exhale, lift up and over, then close the legs, flex the feet, push the thighs in towards your chest. Okay, now squeeze the knees in towards your chest, give them a little hug. I am youthful and timeless. From here, you're going to take the right leg and stretch it nice and deep, and then flex and point and flex and point. Again, flex and point and flex and point. Now take the leg up nice and long, externally rotate it. Arms rest down by your side. Now you're going to keep that left leg active and flex the foot. I don't want you to over flex it, so don't roll the toes back. Just keep those toes up towards the ceiling and take the leg across your body, down, around, and up. And exhale. And inhale, lift. And again, exhale. Inhale, lift. Get long through the leg. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Now reverse it. Go down, across the body, and up. Now try to keep the pelvis nice and steady while you do this motion. Again, go down, across the body, and up. And down, across the body, and up. And down, across the body, and up. Remember to breathe. Go down, across the body, and up. Squeeze that knee in towards your chest. Then extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Again, stretch. Take the leg up nice and long, and then gently lowered into the earth. I feel focused and calm. Now take the left knee in towards your chest. Extend the leg up, and let's just hang out here and stretch for a little bit. Flex and point. Maybe circle the ankle around if that feels appropriate, if you need a nice stretch in there. And then let's take the leg all the way up, nice and long, lengthen, slight external rotation, right leg is long, And take the leg across your body, down, around, and lift. And across your body, down, around, and lift. Now, as you do this, don't think about getting the motion so big. I want you to try to keep the hips really steady. And then you can feel the powerhouse turn on. Across the body, down, around, and lift. And across the body, down, around, and lift. Now let's reverse it. Go down, across the body, and lift. And down, across the body, and lift. And down, across the body, and lift. Now inhale, exhale. Inhale, go down, across the body, and lift. One more time. Go down, across the body, and lift. Bend the knees, squeeze it in towards your chest. Then take the leg back up towards the sky, flex and point a couple of times. Take the leg nice and long, lower it in towards the earth. Bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs a couple of times. Now, before we move on, I want you to flip over onto your belly, okay? So come on over. We're going to wiggle our hips out to side. So we're going to move from the classical repertoire in and out and doing some contemporary and different variations in a different order today. Okay, so you're going to rest your forehead, make a little pillow with your hands, rest your forehead down and bend your knees. Then windshield wipe your legs. Now extend both legs out behind you.
I believe in myself. Each moment is a new opportunity.
Bring the heels towards each other and lift and lower. Squeeze the legs towards each other, nice and tight. Inner thighs zipping up, lift and lower. And again, lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now take the arms out from here. And then you're going to lift the left leg and the right arm, and then change. And change. Now thumbs are up, shoulders are looping down your back. Change and change. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Gaze is down and forward. Exhale. Inhale. Now a little faster. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press your head down. Wiggle your hips from side to side again. Now keep your forehead onto those hands like a little pillow. And drop your forehead down. And then just lift. So you want to hug the shoulders onto your backside. And then push your pubic bone down. Engage your abdominals. And then just lift the upper body up and lower it down. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and hold. Now extend the arms out like two wings. Gaze is down and towards the earth. Now take your arms and roll so the palms are trying to flip up towards the sky, but your thumbs come up. Keep gazing down. Squeeze the arms up. 8 and 7 and 6. Open those collarbones. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, just melt in towards the mat. Rest your head to one side. Wiggle your hips out.
I am confident and comfortable in my body.
And then come on up to your hands and knees. We're going to keep those hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. Round through the spine, tuck your chin towards your chest, scoop into the belly, and then extend, look up into the sky. And again, round through the spine. And then let's arch, look up. Okay, now crisscross your legs underneath you. Let's go into rolling like a ball. So you're going to take the hands to the back of your legs and round through the spine. So find that nice C curve. Scoop into the belly. Look at your belly. Relax the shoulders. So first option is here, and you're going to rock back and rock up to balance. Next option would be to take the hands to the front side of your legs. And again, rock back, rock up and balance. Look towards your belly. And again, rock back, rock up and balance. And rock back, rock up and balance. And rock back, rock up and balance. Good. Now, if you want to, take it even a little bit tighter and rock back, rock up and balance. Now, you're going to press the feet into the floor, lengthen through the lower back, get nice and long here, and then look over your right shoulder and your left shoulder. Soften your facial muscles. Look and look and look and look. Good. Now come back towards center. Let's hug the right knee in towards the chest. So take your hands behind the leg onto the hamstring and then lower yourself down into the earth. Just stay here for a moment. Outside hand comes to your ankle, inside hand comes to your knee. So I have my right leg in. I'm looking towards my belly. We're going to go nice and slow. So stretch, stretch, and stretch, stretch. Again, gaze is towards your abdominals, so you might want to work with one hand supporting your head. And stretch, stretch, 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 and stretch, stretch. Now drop your head down into the earth.
I deserve to feel good in my body.
You're going to, again, take your arms and wrap them around the sides of your body. So find the shoulder loop and then reach the arms long. Tuck the chin, lift your head and shoulders, scoop into the belly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now lower yourself back into the mat. Look from side to side with your head. Soften your face. And try not to create tension in the facial muscles, the neck, the upper body when you're doing your Pilates repertoire. So if you find you're doing this, I want to show you a nice option, okay? The right leg's going to come up. You're going to take the hand on the calf or the hamstring or the ankle. Tuck your chin, lift your head and shoulders. Now while you're here, pull, pull, and pull, pull. If you find that you're getting tight into your upper body, I want you to come up onto your forearms and work reach, 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 and reach, reach, and lower your head and shoulders down. Now again, if you get tight while we're doing any of this repertoire, you can come on your forearms or you can just relax the upper body into the earth, which is another nice variation. It doesn't necessarily mean it's better or worse. It's what's appropriate for you. You want to challenge yourself in a safe manner. So take the legs up. I'm going to show you your first option. You're here and you're going to lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift. And again, lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift. Next option, you can lift the upper body and lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift. And lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift. And lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift. Look at the stomach, lower, 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 and lift, lift, lift. Now bend the knees, drop your head, and windshield wipe your legs from side to side.
I love the way I feel and I take good care of myself.
Okay, now I want you, if you have a block or a dumbbell, you can use that for the crisscross. So we're going to take the dumbbell into our hands, tuck the chin, lift your head and shoulders up, pull the left knee and right leg long, and then twist to the outside of the leg. And then crisscross, hold. Crisscross, hold. Crisscross, hold. Variation, crisscross, hold, and 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 crisscross, and hold, and crisscross, and hold. Good. Drop your head down, look from side to side, roll over onto your belly again. Okay, from here, you're going to prop yourself up onto your forearms. The legs are nice and long. Look forward. And then look over your right shoulder. Look back to center. Look over your left shoulder. Look back to center. Look to your right, center, left, center. Let's add a little neck roll for this. Look to the right, Drop your head so the chin comes down. Go all the way to the left side and come back to center. And change sides. Look over, drop, and come back to center. And then drop yourself down, wiggle your hips from side to side. Now again, pressing and lengthening through the lower back. So the pubic bone goes down, the abdominals go up, the legs lift, your head is down, and you're gonna beat your heels together, externally rotated. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then petit changement, you're gonna crisscross the legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop them down, wiggle your hips from side to side. Now just start with the right leg bent, okay? And we're just gonna subtly flex the foot, lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now feel the weight of the left leg while you do this. So I want you to feel the support in the weight of your left leg to stabilize the pelvis. And then lower the leg down, change sides, flex the foot, lift, 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 breathing, lift, lift, and lower down.
I am so grateful for all the things my body can do.
Now, bend both legs, bring your big toes towards each other if that's appropriate. Okay, now lengthen through the lower back as you lift and lower. Lift, lift, lift. Gentle exhale, 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 exhale. Okay, let's just hang out pulsing for 8. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your legs down, and then again, windshield wipe your legs across your mat. Now you're going to push into your hands and knees, stretch back into a child's pose. So round through the spine, come all the way back.
I can see and feel the beauty in my body.
And then crisscross your legs underneath you, okay? So you're going to sit here, and if you have your dumbbells, you can use your dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you don't need the dumbbells, okay? I'll face you. Sit up nice and tall. Now you're going to take your hands and drape them so it's the wrist underneath the elbows underneath the shoulders. And it's called a hug, okay? So let's lift up, open your collarbones, and then try to bring your gaze forward in front of you and press. Nice exhale. Now, not a lot of rocking and rolling with the arm movement, right? You're pulling them through the powerhouse and press. And press. Maybe smile and press. And press. Good. Exhale. 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 Good. Now, come onto your knees. Again, you can use your own body weight as resistance. I'm using 5-pound weights. You can use 1, 2, 3-pound weights, whatever feels appropriate for you today. Again, your body weight will also work just like a ballerina does this with their arms. Then when you're doing ballet, you're working the upper body even though you don't have a dumbbell in your hand. Okay, so we're gonna come on up onto our knees. You're gonna drop the tailbone down and then stack your shoulders over your hips. And then reach your arms up and lower back. And come on up and lower back. Now as you go back, you're going back like a plank. So I don't want you to think about back bending. We're not doing a big back bend. You want to keep that knee and hip alignment with the shoulders. And again, let's go back and lift up, and back and lift up, and back and lift up, and back and lift up. Now crisscross your legs underneath you again. Take your arms out to the side, subtle bend in the elbows, and then circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse the circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take your dumbbells down and then slide your right leg over to the side, okay? You're going to mirror me. Now you're going to take your left hand down and reach up and over, and then come back. Side body stretch. Reach and lengthen through your sides. And again, lift up and over. And side body stretch. Now come here, lift up onto your knees and change sides. If that was a little challenging, you can hold your blocks to support you, okay? And then once we get back into position, we're gonna reach up and over and come back up. Open through the ribs, and again, nice deep stretch, reach up and over, and come back up. One more time, let's reach up and over, and come back up. And then come back so your legs are crisscrossed underneath you.
I am so grateful for all the things my body can do.
And we're gonna grab those dumbbells again, do another set of hugs. So again, find that alignment, lift and press for 8 and 7 and 6. Steady through the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the dumbbells down. Then come onto your hands and knees. Round through the spine and extend. And again, round through the spine and extend. Now keep those hands directly underneath your shoulders, so find the alignment again. And take your right leg behind you and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. Good. Bend the knee. Let's change sides. Slide that leg out and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift. Nice and long through the leg and lift and lift and lift. Good. Bend your knees, stretch back into a child's pose. Drop your forehead into the earth.
I feel perfect health in my body.
Then come back up onto your knees and wiggle your hips from side to side. Crisscross your legs underneath you, and then open your feet up about the width of your mat. Reach your arms out in front of you. Take your shoulders up and loop them back. Inhale, exhale, drop your chin, scoop into the belly. And then come all the way up to sit. So think about lengthening through your spine like a string of pearls. Tuck the chin, look in towards your abdomen, and then come all the way back up to sit. Inhale, exhale, drop your chin, scoop, pull the abdominals up and in, and come all the way back up. On this one, let's stay here for a little bit. So tuck the chin, come on forward, release your hands in towards the earth. Inhale, as you exhale, just walk your fingertips a little bit further forward, but keep pulling the belly up and in. Again, reach a little further forward, hold. And reach a little further forward. And come all the way back to sit up tall. All right, let's work a corkscrew variation, okay? And so you're going to keep your, and I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat, but that's one thing that a lot of instructors can relate to, is that we get, we lose our voice very often, but also I'm dealing with some type of allergy or something going on. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, I apologize. Take your block up between your feet, and we're going to work in parallel. And push your pelvis down so you can feel the length in your lower back and your tailbone. And then nice small corkscrew around. And now I want you to really focus on trying to keep the abdominals engaged. Don't let your stomach pooch upward towards the sky. Keep pulling in. lengthening through the leg, corkscrew around, come back to center, and reverse it, corkscrew around, come back to center, inhale, exhale, come back to center, corkscrew around, come back to center. Now let's bend the knees. Okay, so the dumbbell goes between your legs. Your arms reach across the room. You're going to drop your legs over to one side and then come back to center. And again, drop them to one side and come back to center and drop them to one side and pull yourself back to center and drop them to one side and pull yourself to center. Now remove the dumbbell, grab onto the backs of your legs, rock yourself up to a seated position, and put your hands and knees onto the mat. Wiggle your hips from side to side. Stretch all the way back into a child's pose. Now we're going to take a quick little stretch. So you're going to reach your left hand in front and then reach your right arm and slide it underneath and stretch back.
My body has its own beautiful intelligence.
Then come back up, reach the arm up. Take that right hand where the left hand is, reach, slide it under, and then start to stretch back.
I can feel my body becoming stronger.
And let's come back forward onto our hands and knees, crisscross your legs underneath us. Now, we're going to work a little bit more of the abdominals just here for a little bit. You're going to pull the legs up and balance here. So this is a nice option. This is also a nice option. We're going to work with our teasers. So for some of us, this is where we'll hang out. Others will extend the legs out, reach the arms, inhale, exhale, come on down into your mat. Inhale, as you exhale, circle the arms around, tuck your chin, and lift up. Again, this is a nice option. Or this, okay? This is challenging in itself too. So you want to pipe yourself up into that position, come on down, inhale, exhale, circle around. Now stay up. If you need to, support the back of the legs. And petit changement, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then grab onto the legs, crisscross them, bring the soles of your feet together, and walk your hands forward. Breathe into your lower back. Back up, twist over to your left side, sit tall, and change sides. Okay, now take your arms behind you, open your chest up, bring your gaze up, close your eyes. Reach your arms back, take your arms behind you, open the chest, stretch your chest open. And then release, roll the shoulders back. Nice big sigh. And do that again. Now walk your feet forward. Bring your forehead towards your feet this time. And roll yourself all the way back up to sit. Now just take a moment as we finish our practice. I want you to reach up through your skull bones, soften your facial muscles, and then feel the power in your core moving upward. Feel your alignment in your spine. Root your sits bones in towards the earth. Reach up through your skull bones. Let out a big sigh.
I feel much stronger and effective in my body movements.
Sit up nice and tall and let out a sigh. Feel that energy inside of you, that power, that strength that you have. And open your eyes. Thank you so much. It is an honor and a pleasure to have some time with you today. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and maybe check out some of our playlists. We have all kinds of yoga, Pilates, and other fitness videos, check out our website, bodyillumination.com. And if you are interested in getting notified, hit the little bell and you'll get notified when we have a new video. So comment below. If you're not familiar with commenting, then scroll all the way to the bottom. If you're on a cell phone or a tablet, you have to move past all the suggested videos and there'll be a little comment section below. And you can comment in there and let me know what you think of the videos. We also have a lottery monthly, so you'll be entered in the lottery if you comment on the videos. Have a beautiful day and namaste.